What's up, YouTube? It's hard to see, but this is the big old rock that I had moved the last trip. Found a picker in there. That's all bedrock underneath. Didn't find too much that way, so I'm going to go this way. And I always like to see the rusty coming out of that on top of the bedrock, so I'm going to dig this direction, move these big rocks out of the way, and hopefully we get something. Talk to you later. Well, this is my first run. I'll tell you what, when I see clinkers that size in there, I start to get happy. Now, I didn't even really swirl through the whole thing. I just saw that and I said I'm going to stop and run it through the whirligig at the house. But it's such a nice piece, I wanted to show you. And I'll spill it everywhere and give it back to Mother Nature. But I just wanted to show you something. I love picking up pieces like that. I can feel it in my fingers. Nice piece too. Put that one back. I like finding pickers. We'll call that a clinker because it's really not that big, but big enough to pick up. Alright, YouTube, talk to you in a minute. Yeah, we're just taking a break right now. Getting ready to have a cookie. Getting ready to have some coffee. And get back to the panning. So the farther I go back, the smaller the flake. The closer I cut into this wall, the bigger the flake is. I found a nice big flake the first time around, so I'm just going to start going that way and leave the rest going deep for another day, because they're just small flakes. I noticed that on the last hole I dug too, when I moved that big boulder out of the way and started digging in deeper. It just was smaller flakes, so which makes sense. Closer to the river, the bigger the flakes, to the center of the river channel. So that'll be the next spot. Move this big, well, not too big of a rock out of the way. Didn't need a pry bar or nothing, just fell out and I pushed it, so that came out of there, and I'm digging down in that hole. I'll dig all this stuff up, dig behind that boulder, move all that stuff out of the way, and then when I have everything moved and all the big rocks out of the way, I'll come back here with my dredge and suck all the bottom of the bedrock out. Alright, talk to you later. Here we are, finishing up over here. There by the Cedar Creek campground. Heck of a day. Found a picker. People are digging in the wrong spots, that's okay. If there's any gold in a spot like this, it's way on the bedrock, and you've got about 5 feet worth of digging to get onto that bedrock. And this is all overburden. When you see holes like this against riverbanks, this is all stuff that people have thrown out, been washed. There ain't hardly any gold in here, I promise you. What there is, like I said, it is at the bottom of that bedrock. Now, just met a new guy, fellow prospector. Well, he don't know it yet. He's just gonna get going here in a second and start finding some gold and become a prospector. Showed him how to pan, showed him how to slew, showed him how to find it, showed him what to look for. That's what it's about, you know. There's no way that, you know, any of us can find enough gold here to make any money. That's for damn sure. This is all placer, flood gold, stuff that people have missed from back in the day. Help a brother out, show him how to find the gold. You never know, you might get a tip, a trick, something else from somebody else. Anyways, started to find gold here. Found a picker last week and a little clinker last week over here. Moved my way up to this hole. Dug that out, found another gray layer. Started digging into it. The farther I go back, the smaller the gold. It's right out in front. As soon as I can get Oregon Mining Adventures out here to help me, I'm moving that big ass rock and we're going to suck all that bedrock up and run it through the dredge, see what happens. But yeah, till next time, YouTube. Well, this is the final take of the day. We'll see what happens.